Kings and queens, your majesties, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for always returning. Trust you and yours are well and you're loving yourself. I know, just like always, many thanks to all of you for the support you give to the channel. Thank you so much to our channel members, to our anonymous supporters, to all of you, my esteemed subscribers. You are loved, celebrated, and appreciated. So, the president of Guinea has sent his wife to 5 years in prison for being a spy to the French government, for being a spy to Macron. she's Macron's spy. But while this whole change was going on down the Sahel, it started a bit with, I keep talking about Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. I don't really talk about Guinea, okay? Because he has a white wife. And the truth will always come out. I just knew, because it's a bit off to me. It's a bit off to me. Like, you are cutting off from white supremacy. You are cutting off from colonialism. Your fellow countrymen, their leaders, are chasing away the French government, and you are married to Macron's sister. So how do we place this? Like, how do we match this whole thing? The maths wasn't matching for me, and I'm like, oh my goodness, why should you be married to a French lady, and then you say you were chasing away French imperialism from your domain or from your country, and your wife is a French woman, not just a French woman, she is a sister to Emmanuel Macron. It doesn't just connect to me. So what I suspected did happen. All right, it was discovered that she was a spy. And that there were some illegal transaction that she was carrying out with the French government. There was a time Macron kept quiet. Macron doesn't make noise recently. He doesn't make noise about the Sahel like that anymore. When Niger decided to cut off uranium, Macron wanted to die. Okay, then he did that thing. He tried working with his fellow cousin, the Americans, so that they can preserve their land, that place they are holding in Niger, to preserve it. The thing did not work, because the Americans were also trying to fight for their own. The American government were trying to fight for their own, so they say, okay, this time around everybody will carry their load. And then Macron was going crazy. Burkina Faso kicked them out not long ago. Niger kicked them out. Mali kicked them out. So he was going crazy. Then I never expected that he was going to calm down the time he calmed down. Macron calmed down because his sister was feeding him from the corner. The sister was pushing resources to him from the corner. They were doing the thing smoothly. That was why Macron was not making noise like that anymore. Your Majesties, this is not funny. The First Lady of Guinea is a spy to the French government. And so the husband had no choice but to imprison the wife, the First Lady. At least he even have the mind. Some of our countries in the continent, their wives are spies like this. But they don't have the heart to imprison them. It's like this guy now is not ready. What's that his name? Mamadou Doumbouya. I think that's his name. I think he's ready now. He has seen the alliance of the Sahel. Like maybe from the beginning he was not having full confidence in the Sahel, in what's his name? The military leaders in the Sahel. Tiani Goita, and this reincarnation of a lot of things in my head. You know him now, my favorite. All right. So it's like he was not having full confidence before, but the way he's seeing the alliance of the Sahel right now, he's now telling himself, I wish I followed them from the beginning. I wish I joined head with them, because he started with them, and then later he withdrew. Who knows what Macron has said to him? Anyway, it's down the news. I think it happened some weeks ago. All right, let's listen to I like this, my friend, because the way she analyzed things is beautiful.
President of Guinea has sentenced his wife to 5 good years in prison. According to reports, this woman is involved in corruption scandal. The first lady of Guinea is a white lady, and she is Emmanuel Macron, the president of France, cousin. And according to the report, over hundreds of millions of dollars of natural resources are being pushed through the French embassy to France by the First Lady of Guinea. The wife of the military leader of Guinea is a white lady, and she's from France, and she's here to push the agenda of France, making sure that all the natural resources that France need is coming through her. But the husband has done a wonderful thing. You see that when I'm talking about Mali, Niger, and Burkina, or the military leaders, I had to talk about this man because when he came, we are not seeing top. The reason to which he took power, he's not doing it. But it's like now he has started something, and we hope that this is going to continue.
Your Majesties, you've heard it. Now, it's just the way these Europeans play their game. Sometimes one has to be some steps ahead of them, because if you are not careful, they will beat you to your game. Okay, but the truth is that I applaud this man to have the mind to just know that the wife is a spy, realizing that the wife is a spy. I don't know, maybe he's aware of this thing before now and they told him not to take action. Sometimes it happens like this. They threaten our leaders not to take action even when they are aware of the evil that is going on. They tell them to act like they are blind, they are not seeing, and then they should do their ear as if the ear is not hearing. So they are there doing their thing. Okay, but for this man to have the mind now to imprison his wife, the first lady, for something like this, for corruption, for liaising with Macron, for working with the French government, is something to apply. I tell you, it's not easy. I believe it's not easy for him, but he did that for his people. And I just want to believe that he has realized. I think he is awake now. He's awake now, and he's ready to work with the Sahel governments to continue with their Sahel alliance and push the continent from that angle forward. Is a thing to applaud. I tell you, it's not easy to send your wife to prison because the children they had together, they wouldn't be happy with their father sending their mother to prison, because they'll feel like you're the president. You should look for a way to cover a mom's secret. Why are you pushing mom out to the public? You see? So it's not easy. And this is what will still push my mind to what I keep hammering on here. Interracial. We don't hear, we don't hear. Is it beauty we are looking for that is not in the melanated community? What is that thing that is pushing you out that you feel like you have to go and marry somebody that is white? Is it connection that sometimes pushes people, pushes our kings and our queens to go and interracial? I don't get it all. I don't get it. Because at the end, it's always ending like this. She don't even value the life of her children. She don't care about the country of origin of the man she call her husband. What she puts before everything is the agenda of white supremacy. Because they planted her in Guinea to be a spy to them, to put them first before putting her own life and the life of her children first. Now let's not even think about her husband's life, who is the president. Let's think about the life of her own kids. She don't care anyway, because as far as she can pack their children one day and then fly to France. But is there love between these interracial marriages? I don't understand. Like some of you said, most marriages these days, it's not even these days. Most marriages are not done out of love anyway. But if you are living with somebody, there should be affection that had grown with time. Why do you want to destroy the reputation of the person you call your husband, who is the first, the number one of that region? You are stealing the resources of that place out. You don't even care whether your husband will be seen as a corrupt leader. You don't even care whether your actions will have adverse effects on your husband. You only care about fulfilling the white supremacist plans and agenda that they have fixed you in there for. This is the result we get when we refuse to put our race first. Other races put their race first. It's only the black people that does not put their race first. And it is quite unfortunate. It's not something that is applaudable at all. I will keep putting this to your face until things will start changing. When you think some other group of people love you, when you think some other race of people love you, you have to know that that is a fairy tale. It's in the dreams, not in reality. You hear me? It's in the dreams, not in reality. Because this woman do not even respect the marital vows she professed for this man that is the president of this Guinea, of this country. What was paramount in her mind was fulfilling the white supremacy. Her race was what was in her mind first, before even thinking about the marriage vows, before even thinking about the children, before even thinking about the love she has for her husband. It is her race that was the first thing that came to her mind. And that's why she's been a spy all these years up until now. If not because she was exposed. Many people will be like, oh, she's supporting her husband's people. She has forgotten where she came from. Leave your thoughts and opinion there at the section, and I'll see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others, stay safe, stay positive, always, Your Majesties. Bye for now.